Welcome back to Saxthorpe Farm. We are in field 33, cracking on with the baling. We have made 62 bales so far. We've got the class and the drill in field 21, no, 32. I don't know where I got 21 from. 32 putting in soybeans, good old course play. We've got the John Deere parked up somewhere, ready to start the rolling. And all is good. So, first thing I want to do when we get to the end of this row is there's something in the sale that I want to buy. So we'll get that all sorted and stop. So, into the sales. Now, where was it? I haven't had a voucher for a while. It was this, the Raptor bucket from the CSZ pack. So, we have got a telehandler, leveler, no. So, we're gonna buy that first. Now, where did I set a store point to be? Let's have a quick look. We'll go for there. I think that's probably the easiest. So we need to get that, and then that. We'll buy that. £4,250. And then we need to just double check there wasn't a wrapper. I don't want that one. I want that one. Name the TV show. Where's it going to be? Funnily enough, bale wrappers, and we want this one. Oil colour we'll go with blue for now. We don't need a plate on it, thank you very much. Buy that. Super, that is going to be needed very soon. Right, that's enough cash spent for now. Let's get back to the baling. Well, we're up to 80 bales now, 81. Oh, but this is going to take some wrapping. I do, you know, round baler wrappers do have their perks, especially with the mod that stops the baler. But, you know, it's about doing something different, isn't it? And it feels like I've not done manual wrapping for ages now. I don't think the last time I would have done it. Possibly Attingham. Failing that, it was Calmston. Thinking heck, that's a while ago. So yeah, not long to go. The baling itself feels so much quicker. Even just the not having to stop, you know. Sounds daft, but and then there's the slowdown of the wrapping part of it. But never mind. Sheeps are all good. And the fact that we've got course play running away doing the planting for us just allows us the freedom to spend the time doing the wrapping. I mean, we could attempt to set course play doing the wrapping, but we all know how that ends most of the time, so I probably will just do it myself. Otherwise, I'll just be sat here watching a screen, and that's no fun for anyone. So what are we up to now? 87. Don't think we're quite going to reach 100, but certainly not far off. Right, we'll get this finished. We'll stick the wrapper on. Yeah, we'll get this lot wrapped and fermenting. So as you'll see, we've made a start on the sea of bales. And we just had, rather annoyingly, a bit of a repair cost. Horseplay I'd got a setting in there, hadn't I? To set itself to repair. Now, I don't know if that just uses what it... I don't know if now... there's an idea for a video, Mr. Disturbed. Is it cheaper to let Courseplay repair your equipment, or do it yourself? There is an idea. So yes, you can see the scale of the task in front of us. We got 95 bales in the end, I believe. So yeah, good haul. Doesn't look like 95, but I don't know, what does 95 bales look like? The class is plodding on, eating through the seed, so we will have to refill that as well. And I was looking at farmland to try and maybe, you know, expand a bit and what not. It is blooming expensive on this map. Must be a lovely part of the world. Obviously very rich and quality soil is what we'll go with there. It's clearly what we're paying for. So we can't afford anything yet. Well, anything of a decent size anyway. So we'll work with what we've got, which is fine. So it is Friday afternoon. It is post diddly recording, and we've managed again to smash 2 videos out this session, although it'll be one a week when it comes out. I can't think, my brain's a bit fried. But yeah, we got 2 in again, which is good. Had a bit of a laugh, had a bit of a natter. And one cool thing, and I'll talk about it now because it might be a while off till it comes out again. So on Mod Hub, if you're a modder, or I guess even if you just signed up, there was a message come through the other day from Giants, and sort of along the lines of, you know, these are the, obviously it's reduced office hours over the Christmas period, holiday season, whatever you want to call it. And they said that they've released at the time of the note, 5,200 mods already. Which the next bit blew my mind, which was more than the whole of the 3-year cycle for FS19, which, when you think about it, is pretty cool, to be fair. And there's, you know, you can't say that, oh, there's not many mods and all this stuff. There's living thousands of them, 2 of which are mine. How cool is that? I still have to sort of not pinch myself because that's a bit dramatic, but yeah, did a thing twice. I need to get the update submitted. It is sat ready, waiting for me just to get it uploaded and get it onto the list, because the list at the minute is ridiculously long, and I think it's already at about 11 working days, I think, before they even look at it. So yeah, I don't think that'll be out this year, if I'm honest, but we'll see. You never know. So yeah, I need to do that today, actually. That can be this evening's job. But yeah, no, cool. Just an interesting fact. Don't know if you may already know, you may have read it somewhere else. And that is the worker out of seed. Right, we will finish this row and we'll go and grab a bag of seed if we've got any. Failing that, we might just get some delivered to the field. We'll top up and get the class back underway, and then we can kick off with the rolling. So the seeding is done, the rolling is underway, and I think I've just about found the perfect cruise control speed so that we can drop a bale, pick one up, wrap it, drop it before we get to the other one. which is the ultimate height of being lazy. Oh dear. But I was just, again, I think I've said this before on where were we? Baling. That was it. Baling on the oaks. And if I shut up for a minute, just that purring of the engine, the rapping noise itself, you just sort of, my eyes are going, it's really relaxing. I'm sure that after a while this might get potentially tedious as a job, but my word, so relaxing just sitting here. Got the old steering wheel going, just sort of pottering up and down. Nice, chilled Friday afternoon, playing Farm Sim and recording for you lot. And there is a lot of you now, my word. So today is Friday the 24th of November. So morning routine, alarm goes off, all that malarkey, brushing my teggies, teeth, and so I thought, oh, a quick look at YouTube Studio. Subs up 10 overnight. What? What's gone on there? I don't remember paying anybody. And it wasn't until mid-morning I was just scrolling YouTube, and Mr. Farquhar had, or has been, binging Attingham Park. Clearly is a glutton for punishment. And he'd put a post on his channel. Now I forget how many subs he's got. Well over 2,000 something. Hope I've not done him a disservice there. If I have, I'll correct it in the edit. But he put a post out saying, you know, Cartech's only so many. But no, it's over hundreds now, is it? Tens away. Go and check him out, give him a sub. And I was like, oh wow. And I've had that a couple of times, say, throughout my YouTube career since I started doing this malarkey. And I just think it's awesome. You know, like, we're all, for the best part, supportive of each other. It's hard going. But yeah, that really was really cool. So yeah, thank you for that. Do appreciate it, mate. And yeah, because, you know, it's, you're not, I don't know, of course it's competitive, but it's not like you're stealing subscribers from one another and all that lot, you know. And it helps build a nice community. So yeah, it was very, very cool to wake up to that little boost. It just takes us ever closer to that mythical 1,000 subscribers, and at that point I can retire. Joking. I'm only joking. But yeah, it'd be quite, ooh, I don't know how I'm gonna feel. You know, you start off and you think that is an age away, which it is. 1,000's a lot. For somebody like me anyway. But to get to 100 and then 500, and then it really sort of, right, now the grind really sets in. And there's been a couple of times where you think, or I think at least, this ain't gonna happen. I must be doing something wrong. And I'm sure at some point everybody that does this has thought that. because, you know, it's... You invest a lot of time in this sort of thing. I mean, this, you know, this isn't a quick job. You know, and luckily I get to... Whoa! Rake. I get to, you know, sit and get a chance to do it. We can have a chat while we're doing it, all that sort of thing. But yes, you can automate it to a certain extent, but you still have to intervene and be about, and you don't always want to have the job done for you. It is quite, like I say, it's relaxing, this is. You haven't got to think, you've got to drive them down, pick up a bale, wrap it, drop it. And I'm not even going to do much of that, I just have to drive over it, and it does the rest for me. So yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is that, you know, it does take a lot of time, and time to make the video, get it edited. Although I found the last couple of videos where I've been talking for an absolute age, I do apologise. They're easy to edit because it's one clip that you have to sort the sound out on, rather than 10 or 15 different snippets of video. So, you know, and then for me it's always been, and always will be until somebody decides to get fast broadband in the sticks, that it's the upload, you know. But so yeah, I mean, I kind of lost my train of thought now, but what I'm getting at is it's a lovely little community we've got going, and it's awesome to be a part of it. Right, enough of that drivel. We've actually got through quite a bit of the field though. How far off is the rollering? 33 minutes left. Poor John Deere. Now, I did think, and I don't know if it's still there, I did think about the Valtra. Because if we look, 175, I like it though. Get rid of the John Deere or the Class. I suppose if we got rid of the John Deere, which is would be sad, we'd have 3 tractors then, around about 300 horsepower, wouldn't we? That one, 30, 230. How much is that going to cost us? No, we don't want it. We're in front weight. 171 grand. So no, even with selling the John Deere, we'd have to take out a bit of a loan, but they are fancy looking tractors. And some of the colours that you can... Oh, that's a rim colour, you absolute noob. Some of the colours you can get are pretty neat, to be fair. Stick it in John Deere green. I don't know. Is it necessary? No. Can we afford it? No, but we can take a loan out. I don't know. I'm going to have a little bit of a ponder. And we'll be back when I've made a decision. Well, last 3 bales to wrap now. And I think that we should be a 4 tractor farm. My logic is, if we were ever to automate all of the hay making process, because that's probably our longest, that's the job that we've got with the most processes. Okay, bear with me here. This is justification for a new tractor, new to us tractor. So we got mow, ted, windrow, bale. That's 4 jobs. We've only got 3 tractors, haven't we? So, so what we're gonna do? Oh, there's the T6 though. No, we are gonna go. Oh, now that no, it's not powerful enough. That is called Sod's Law. Although, a bit finicky they are, so I'm not too fussed about that appearing. Right, so 126,000. What we're going to do is we're going to... Why? Oh, very bizarre. 3 point. We want it with the 3 point. But we're going to buy it as it is now. Because taking what Disturbed said in one of his videos, and I know I keep mentioning him a load. I was just going to add the money in using Easy Def then. Cheaty! Right, take loan. So we want... I don't actually know how much we need. I'm going to say 150 grand. 150. Period of years. 2. There we go. Marvellous. Thank you very, very much. So, let's tell the store where we want it delivered. And, yeah, so, the logic. So, if we go and spec that up now, the repair costs, I remember now, would be higher. Whereas if we buy it at a base version and then customize it to be a higher power engine, then the repair costs stay lower. I think. Now that works for brand new vehicles. Does it work for used? Remains to be seen. But we now have a 4 tractor farm, and I didn't do anything with the colour, but that's fine. Black's alright. So let's do one thing at a time. Let's get into here, pull forward and close that up. There we go. We can then jump into our new toy and we can head to our little workshop, get the old spanners out and tweak this bad boy to the configuration that we want. Look at that. I do like a Valtra. Haven't used one. Haven't used them enough, I don't think. We're going to go for our little workshop in here this time. We'll park up there. Get out of there. And then in here. Aha. Right, so we'll repair it, because that's what all good repairers do. Then we want 305 horsepower. Front mount, that's fine. Wheel setup, we'll go for wides. Roof setup, standard. Sky view, standard's fine. Reverse driving, not at the moment. Door setup, panoramic window. Or a second door, no. Storage setup, I don't think we need anything for that. Interior design. Ooh. Go for the dark interior. Yeah. Don't need a front loader. Don't need Auxiliary Pro. Do we want to change the colour? Even in brown it looks... It's not nice. Crimson red. Challenger yellow. Jet black. I think the black we were at before. Maybe have different colour rims. Grey. Quite like that. Plate. X-Spud. I don't know. Let's have... I don't really have no idea. XH23. There you go. Love it. Love it. Right, let's customise that. 42 grand. Job's a good one. Right, let's have a look at this bad boy now. Looks absolutely no different, apart from the wheels. But, not bad. But 4.2 hours. 305 horsepower. And a new toy for the farm. Well, that's the drill put away for most likely the rest of the year. Unless there happens to be any seeding contracts appear, but maybe in May some bits, but yeah, probably not a lot. So what have we got left running? We've got the John Deere that is cracking on. I've attached the new fancy bucket to the New Holland, and I think this opens now. Whether you're supposed to do that when you're loading it or when it's full, maybe. I guess it would be easier in a confined space just to open that up, but let's have a look at, so we got 570,000 litres of conditioned grass or grass conditions. So that'll turn to silage, which is good. Hey, we're doing all right. What did we want? Aminals. So they could do with a bit of power food, which is going to have to be fulfilled by some grass. They're not doing too bad. Maybe we look to get some mineral feed delivered in another episode. But have we... These haven't reproduced already, have they? No, they haven't. It's just the way I bought them, wasn't it? Oh, thought we'd got some babbies already then. No. Right, I am rambling. So, I think that's going to be it for today. Next time we will be into May, and we will see what is to do then. There could well be some hay related activities, just because I keep forgetting we've got this doing barn over here. So much storage. Ooh, do these come up with no, they're just barns, but nice looking. We've got such a fantastic yard, we really have. Right, where do we want to be going? Over here. How is this guy getting on? Not long left at all. Can't even see him. Where is he? There. Aha. Blends in nicely. So, yes, next time, probably a bit of hay. Sort the sheep out. Have a bit of a mooch around, see if there's any contracts, try and pay off the loan before we get stung with loads of monthly repayments. But yes, thank you very, very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.